I once heard it said that knowledge is the ability to take things apart and wisdom is the ability to put them back together. Now, as a kid, I loved to take things apart. And sometimes I was able to put them back together. Oftentimes I'd sit there with a pile of pieces in front of me that just ultimately ended up in the trash. Or on the good days, I'd be able to put some of it back together and then have extra pieces laying around and nothing ever worked right afterwards. I managed to wreck all kinds of things in my life. I would take apart everything from bikes to tape decks to lava lamps. I mean, you name it. Anyway, if I had the wisdom, I'd have known how to put those things back together. You see, what I've discovered in this life, it's very easy to take things apart, but it's not always easy to put them back together. And the real trouble is this: I've taken apart other things in my life, things that carry far more weight than a DVD player and pieces at my feet, things that I really have no idea how to put back together, things like relationships or finances or even trust, because you need wisdom to put that back together. I don't have it, but I know where to get it. Scripture tells me this in James chapter 1, verse 5. If any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. Look, God gives wisdom without finding fault. That's the wisdom to put things back together, even when you're the one that's taking it apart. Maybe it's the relationship trouble that you caused, or the financial problem that you made, or the trust that you have broken. It very well may be your fault of what you've dismantled, but God will give you the wisdom to put it back together. Whatever is lying in front of you in pieces right now in your life, take this moment right now to ask God to give you the wisdom to begin the process of putting it back together. His promise is He will. Will you believe Him?